Hello, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading for water signs. If it resonates with you, please like, subscribe for those who haven't subscribed, share to those who may need to hear it. My name's Serenity and this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't try and make it fit. Okay, because it's not for everybody. The center of your reading here, you have the Queen of Swords and she's reversed. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with somebody here who's a difficult woman to understand. Could indicate somebody who's very intolerant and very petty. Okay, very often this woman can point to a woman in your life who she may not be a kind person and may well have dark hair or dark eyes. You'll want to stay on her good side if you can, I'm hearing, because for some of you, she may sometimes, without realizing or without meaning to, block important things from getting accomplished here. And this could be somebody who's coming in from your past here with the Six of Cups here, okay? Because for some of you, you can end a state, a stumbling block. These are most often kind of created by other people besides you, but occasionally refers to those which you are creating. So this woman here, okay, is very cutting with the words, okay? Because some of you, it might even be you. You've got air on water in your chart. Because do you behave in ways that people find abrasive, okay? Are you shooting yourself in your foot without realizing it here, water signs? Okay, and if you don't know, ask someone you trust to be honest with you. Okay. Oh yeah, I hear this person will be honest and she'll be very blunt, but the way she's going to do it is not from a good place, I'm hearing. You got lightning, right? So it's going to be a sudden change. Some shocking news is going to be coming through for you here. Okay, water signs, and it's keeping you up at night. You can't sleep. Okay, some of you feeling like you're under attack here with the Nine of Swords there. Okay, it seems like somebody here is definitely not sleeping at night time, distressing and worrying, could even about this Queen of Swords here reverse. Okay, you got to be cautious with this reverse Queen of Swords. Okay, is that your memory or what happened or what was said in the romantic relationship may not be the actual reality of things that I'm hearing. So some of you need to be open to hearing your partner's point of view. And if you are looking for love, you'll have to work harder than usual to understand where your prospective partner is coming from. So don't assume, ask, okay? Because for some of you right now, with the Nine of Swords here, for some of you, it's often a card about anxiety and fear. Okay. Some of you need to look closer at what you're worried about and try not to blame people or situations for how you're feeling here, water signs, I'm hearing. Don't do the blame game. You need to pay attention to your breathing. This helps with feelings of calmness here, because some of you need to calm down. Okay. Because some of you need to guard against feeling anxiety here. Because if you are feeling anxious, you need to take a good look at whether or not any of that is under your own power, or if other things or people in your life are contributing to this anxiety. If it is the latter, take a good look at that and see whether or not something in the relationship can be changed to make it more workable for you. Okay, but there's something about this time period that can cause people to feel like their life should be in some way more bigger than it is. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, for some of you right now, you need to kind of try to take comfort and joy in the ordinary things. And for some of you, like I said, you're worrying about your job or it's not going to help matters here. Okay, you need to focus on what you can control and leave your anxiety by the wayside, I'm hearing. And if you are looking for work, you need to think positively, okay? And don't be hesitant to ask for help in your search. The next person you talk to about a job may just be the one who knows of an opening which could be perfect for you here, water signs, okay? But if it's regarding your love life, because I see 2 queens here, okay, something may be troubling you. No, these 3 queens actually. Could be in a third party situation, but something may be troubling you with regard to your relationship. But don't ignore your gut feeling here, water signs. If you feel that something in your relationship is unhealthy, you're very likely quite correct. So you're choosing to use your intuition here. And if you suspect that something is going on behind your back, your best bet is to ask your partner about it. And if you recently met someone, don't get too carried away that believing that all is what it seems to be. Trust takes time to develop. So don't be too much in a hurry, okay? Now, what you're coming into the situation from is the King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, or they may have earth in the chart. But for some of you right now, it could be a long-term marriage or engagement you've been in. But someone's saying, not today. Okay? Because someone's not dealing with the hurt. Someone's avoiding a conversation, or to call a person, to setting boundaries, because someone's still angry. And this could be somebody who's single and financially stable here. Okay? Because ahead of you, water signs, you seem to be coming out of some form of juggling. You could have been juggling your finances, or you could be juggling the 3 people here. I see air, water, and fire. Okay? Someone's going to drop the ball here. Okay? Could have been, like I said, in a long-term relationship, again with the Knight of Pentacles showing up like this. Okay? But some of you are reminiscing, because you can't move forward, because you haven't completed the cycle here, water signs. Okay? In this long-term relationship or marriage for some of you, because what you are focused on, it seems, is that you're bored, depressed. I feel some of you, I'm hearing, a bit ungrateful, or you're focused on, should I accept this cup or not? It's because someone's trying to offer you a cup of love here. But some of you seem to have a desire to change that should be carefully considered, because some of you are indecisive about accepting this cup, because again, you're in the 8 of Swords. You're feeling stuck, you're feeling trapped in your head, you're going over and over things in your head, and that's because some of you could be dealing with some form of addiction here. Okay? Codependent. Some of you are very obsessive, possessive, controlling, and that's your block. And somebody could end up blocking you communication here as well. No communication, no action being taken here, water signs. Okay? Because the outcome is that some of you, this is you, okay? You're upright. This is a man, okay? That could be in a marriage, but the partner is hurt and emotionally unavailable, okay? In a marriage, and that's because somebody here, you got wedding, has got a third party involved. Somebody who's very jealous, very controlling. If it ain't a third party, then the person you're married to is very jealous and very controlling for some of you here, water signs. Okay, now you have dance. Kick up your heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to you and your very well-being, I'm hearing, as a healthy eating. And processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with passionate partner. Dance with your gorgeous heart out, because some of you in the past could have been partying hard with your friends here, okay? And some of you could have ended up in a third party situation, because some of you are not sleeping regarding some jealous, controlling, manipulative partner that you could be married to, okay? Who's saying not today because this person wants to be single because they're still angry, okay? And you haven't completed a cycle, you can't move on, okay, until you complete a cycle. But somebody could have blocked you here, because somebody here could be very obsessive, very possessive, and very controlling, and jealous and manipulative, I'm hearing, okay? And you got invite your fears to tea. Fears ain't facts. Often they're just scary thoughts or feelings. Instead of judging your fears, invite them to tea. Offer them a cookie and have a chat. Listen to what they have to say. When we're courageous enough to face our fears anyway and do it anyway, okay, we receive powerful wisdom, okay? And for some of you, be a natural beauty, because your entire body is precious. So choose a personal care product that reflects your consciousness and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxin and yes to healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great, and you're worth the effort, so be a natural beauty here, okay? Like I said though, but for some of you, you're dealing in a third-party situation, and the card here is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform, I'm hearing, okay? Because for some of you right now, you're not sleeping at night time because you're in a marriage or a third-party situation here that you can't move on from. That's for somebody. So let's see what other message is coming out for you, water signs, and that will be your reading. Because somebody needs to speak the truth and shame the devil, because somebody here is going to end up getting stabbed in the back. Because the bottom of this deck, you've got stabbed in your back, okay? Bottom of this deck, you've got conflicts and competition here. And the bottom of this deck, you've got nobody's waiting anymore. And that is the truth, okay? Someone's going to speak to you the truth here, water signs, okay? So, let's say, tell the truth and shame the devil, Mary. Center of the issue here is somebody's definitely not sleeping. They feel like they're in poverty now, okay? That's for somebody. And somebody could be living single in their own home because they're still hungry, right? Could be somebody you're living with. Ooh, wow. Some of you haven't completed the cycle with a lover here, I'm hearing, okay? And for some of you, you could have been blocked from your courtship here because somebody's up in her head going over and over the fence. And somebody here, you could be working with toil and labor here who's jealous. Could be a third party in your working environment who's jealous of you here as well, okay? But at the bottom you got the main woman, and behind here it's going to be some unexpected income that you're expecting from your wealthy man. Could be a child involved. It could be somebody you have a child with for some of you, or live with, okay? But for some of you, it seems like the house is empty, and some of you is going to end up receiving a message, because some of you are still trapped in a marriage, I'm hearing, okay? If it's not a marriage, it's a commitment, okay? But you have to remember, transformation occurs through acceptance, okay? Because some of you right now could be working on your home or your relationship, okay? But some of you, something is coming to an end, okay? Because of a third party situation, because someone feels like they're being betrayed and backstabbed, and they feel like they're having to compete for your attention, or you're feeling that you have to compete for somebody's attention, and you're no longer waiting. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, follow. My name's Serenity, and I send you love and light. Namaste.